Get the brand new #Film Squad shirts in rainbow or red and white, now available on TheFamousFilms.merchforall.com. Link to my merch store in the description below. Before the video starts, make sure to subscribe, click on the bell so you don't miss an upload, leave a like on the video, and leave a comment down below. Enjoy the video! Alright, another day at Freddie Land during Christmas time. Oh yeah! It's so great that the park's open again. Well, actually, not open again. It's not always been open. Messing up my words. Finally glad that we're actually open officially now. Oh, look, there's some guests already arriving this early morning. Kind of brings me back to memories of last Christmas.
So anyway,
Oh.
for some reason I saw a question on the internet asking if you could stab people with a cheese grater.
Why would that be a common question?
I don't know.
Why is that even a question?
I don't know.
Hey!
Hello, Brian.
What's up,
Hey.
Orville? What's up, Bonnie? What are you guys up to today?
We're just having a conversation.
He's bringing up weird questions that he found on the internet.
Weird questions.
Yeah, just a bunch of random questions that you just
Yeah,
kind of
like-
type a letter in and just
Like,
happen.
if butter can actually fly.
Yeah, I don't understand why people ask these questions that frequently.
Okay.
You humans are weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks? Same could say about you animatronics, but I won't say.
Oh.
I'm fantastic, as I told you last time.
Yeah.
I need repairs. That's all I need to say.
Yeah, you just need
I'll have to
need
do
like
repairs
voice
on you
box
soon,
fixes and
honestly.
such.
Get you on tip-top shape.
That's probably never gonna
Oh,
happen.
I would just...
okay.
Well, okay. Well...
Just
we'll
need to
kinda-
remove that fear of roller coasters.
You will never be able
Wait,
to
you
get
have a
rid of
fear of
that.
roller coasters?
Do you not hear me scream whenever I go on them?
Yeah, and don't you remember the one time he just wouldn't get on the roller coaster? He wouldn't follow us there.
I don't like
Oh,
roller coasters.
yeah.
I don't like them. Also, too many bad experiences with melting on them.
Yeah, why do they pop up there so much?
I guess.
I don't
It's like their favorite place. So why do you always show new animatronics that right away? And then be there?
I
Maybe
don't
you need to
know.
change your tactics.
Well, anyways, I was just kind of reminiscing about, like, you know, last Christmas, and then I just kind of remembered, like, it's kind of crazy. Like, it's already been almost a year, and things are so different now, like, than
What
back then.
What happened last Christmas?
Last Christmas, Brian. What happened last Christmas?
Because we weren't there.
Last Christmas... I'm not gonna sing it. I was gonna do a whole song about it, but maybe not. Anyways, well, last Christmas, Freddie wasn't with us. And that was kind of hard for us, you know, because I love Freddie,
Is this
you
part
know?
of the time he was quote-unquote dead?
Wait, what?
Yeah, basically. His
Wait,
fake
what?
death. You'll understand when we have the meeting soon about this. I'll explain everything. But basically, yes, Freddie was not so called alive then, and we're always praying that he'd be back by now, or then I should say. But nothing happened. We even tried to do some sort of ritual that was interesting.
Wait, what?
Don't ask.
I want to.
I even
Brian,
prayed. I
are you
usually don't pray, but I prayed as hard as I could, but nothing happened. And then we saw a side of Molten that we've never seen before. There was a nice version of Molten called Ennard, which is basically the first version of what Molten was before Molten was even a thing. Ennard was actually a nice animatronic. Very shy and very stubborn, well, not stubborn, more subtle, quiet animatronic, but there was some joy in him. But ever since Molten became how he was, the side of Ennard was kind of trapped behind in Molten's, I guess you could say, form. But strangely, we figured something out. every time we put a Santa hat on Molten, Molten would become Menard. It was the weirdest thing ever, but I think it's because since Ennard was, you know, still a part of Molten at some point, Ennard really loved Christmas, and I guess just putting the hat on kind of made Molten remember all the good times in the past as Ennard.
Okay, so next time you see, like, Molten's around, just think of Ennard and just try not to punch.
Do not.
But Ennard.
Wait, what about punching?
Well, the problem
You'll hear about it
is-
at the meeting.
Okay, then.
The problem was Molten always forced himself out of it somehow. Or Ennard would fall and do something clumsy and the hat would fall and, well, Ennard would become Molten again. And so, well, one day Molten got really resentful and he ripped the Santa hat off. And every time we tried to put the Santa hat back on, it would not work. Ennard had, quote unquote, left, gone, finito, disappeared, never to be seen again.
Maybe you'll see him again one day, Brian.
I kind
From what I'm hearing from this, I don't really think he was ever a model you could buy, I'm guessing.
Huh.
Molten? No, we actually found Molten in the vents.
Huh. I didn't really mean Molten, I meant Ennard.
Oh,
He sounds...
They're the same person.
they're the same person. That's the
They
thing.
are the same... They are
It's
the
just
same.
kind of like multiple personality disorder, it seems.
I
assume, like, what he is will be explained in the meeting.
would also...
Yeah, but I can also explain it right now.
The main thing that makes me question... I'm sorry, Brian. I did not mean to interrupt you.
It's okay, go on.
The main thing that makes me question, if you say it's like multiple personality disorder, would that mean Molten's the original, or is he not the original?
Well, usually there's like a prime to protect the original.
I guess we won't really know, to be honest.
So, the reason why Molten's Molten is, well, it was actually because of Freddie. You see, back in the day, Freddie wasn't that all nice that he is now. Freddie was actually one of like the evilest animatronics out there. But he changed. He changed for the better. But it changed Ennard.
No.
That's why Molten's the way he is. He saw Freddie as a role model, and seeing Freddie do that, the things that he did in the past, it changed him to Molten. And that's why Molten was Molten.
But did Ennard have a Freddy face? Because Molten Freddy apparently had a Freddy face. So...
The thing is, Ennard had his own form at one point, and then I don't quite remember what happened, but that form was gone. And it turned into Molten. But, you know, that's all, you know, Christmas passed. It's not like I can really ask anybody about it.
I heard he and Lefty were friends. How did that work out if you were enemies?
Yeah, Lefty and Molten were very close, strangely. I don't know how, but it just, I guess, happened. I guess they just kind of became friends. I know there was still some good in Molten, deep down, really deep down in Molten. I just unfortunately couldn't find it.
Maybe if he gave Lefty some time with him, he probably could have. It seems like he was a lot more in tune to his feelings.
I guess, but I don't know about now. Lefty was the one that technically killed him in the lava. Just remembering that, I don't even want to get those chills. Christmas past. Christmas past. Christmas past.
Biden, are you?
Ooh, I'm the ghost of Christmas past.
What?
Ooh.
Hello?
Ooh.
Do you guys hear that?
Yes, this time you're not going nuts, or we're all going nuts together.
Okay, thank God. I thought I was going crazy again. Christmas past? Is that you?
Yes, it's me.
Do you wanna...
Brian.
What is it?
Walk over here for a minute. Walk over here.
Yeah, think of a burnt chicken nugget.
Christmas past? Can you tell me what I could do better?
Christmas past is a burnt chicken nugget, and you might not want to listen to it.
What are you talking about?
Walk over here, Brian. Oh,
Yeah, back it up.
Brian, look,
Yeah, stop breaking.
look up. Look up at the side.
Get down. Oh.
Hey, you're not Christmas
that's
past!
why. I can't believe you fell for it.
I mean, you did for a second.
Were you hearing me the whole time?
Yeah, it was a nice story.
It was like really sad, but like very informative.
Hello, Melty.
Oh no.
Shut up, Dumbo.
I
Did
thought
they
you
use
guys
this
already
information
knew
against
everything
me?
about Brian's past.
In there,
Sorry.
some details were left out.
What did you hear?
Everything?
That was
When did you
personal
stop talking?
information!
And you told it out loud with an open...
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
I don't think that was.
Crowd.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here, Brian.
Well,
That was your mistake, not ours.
these
What are you gonna
people
do with this
probably just
information?
think it's fake.
I don't know.
Whatever we like.
Exactly. Maybe we'll
What, are you gonna tell your boss?
Maybe. Or the
Maybe that's what
probably already know.
happens then.
He seems to be the one keeping you in the dark on other information, though.
What? We know what's happening. We just can't
Big
tell you
fellas
what's
all over,
happening.
basically.
Don't worry. We'll figure out a way to stop you twisted animatronics once and for all.
Really? Oh,
Good luck with that then.
that's a cute.
You're not gonna ruin this Christmas. No. I will protect
No.
my animatronics with my life if I have to.
Okay, Brian.
Okay, Brian.
Brian.
You guys want to just, like, tell us what you want, then Brian could
No.
possibly actually do things?
Not today, lad.
That's
They need
really-
information that they
Maybe
think that
never.
I have. I don't have.
Because you do have it.
I don't have it. What are you talking about?
Ryan's just stop lying.
What, just
See,
what?
if you never specify the information that you actually want, how is he gonna know if he has the information or
I
not?
do
He
know.
knows what we need.
They think I know how to repair their dimension, their world.
Brian's not that smart.
I wasn't the one that tarnished it. It was Springtrap, who's now dead. As well as Molten Freddy, who is now gone as well.
Oh, the therapy
Sounds
actually
like
worked.
a touchy subject for you, Brian.
I'm fighting through
Very
it.
touchy indeed.
What?
Good.
Very touchy indeed, Brian.
Oh, he fell off the roof.
No, get away! Everybody! No one to see here! Keep on along, keep moving! Thank you! Listen here, bud. You better get out of my park or else. You don't want to see the dark side of me.
The dark side.
Yeah.
That's the dark side, the one where you mildly anger us, right? Insult us mildly.
Get away from Bonnie!
Oh, hello.
See, I kind of
This is
wish
fun to
you
watch.
had the like murderous touch of this evil Brian that I've heard of, but not the part that would be on their
This
side about
isn't
things.
evil, Brian. This is protective, Brian.
Oh, hello. I have never
Good
met
luck
you.
with that, lad.
Also, I have never met you before.
Go away.
He's gone. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah!
Not leaving, right?
Just try-
Ow!
let the guy-
Ah,
this-
my fist.
why,
That
why,
looked like it hurt.
would, why would you punch someone that is metal?
Yeah, he
I'm
literally
trying
has
to protect you
exposed
guys.
circuits.
Well, I guess I will also see you later.
Go
Goodbye,
away!
Melty.
I'm walking away.
Goodbye, Melty.
This
Talk
has
to
a
you
punch.
later.
Shut up, Dumbo!
Bye, chicken nugget.
Bye, Melty.
I'll think of your nickname later.
I just call him Rabbit.
What did you just call him?
I just call her Melty.
And I called her a burnt chicken nugget. Because she is burnt and a chicken.
I just call her that because she's Melty. I believe everyone has a
I
good
think
side.
I have this information. I don't have it. I don't know why they think I have it. Even if I did have it, Springtrap and Molten would never share that kind of information with me, whatever it may be.
Brian, maybe they didn't share the information with this you. There's apparently multiple yous and multiple versions of you.
Going back.
Maybe one of the other yous know what happened. There is this evil Brian that I've heard of that may know what happened.
Wait, does Brian have multiple personality disorder?
There's apparently like a small Brian. There's more Brians than
Wait a
this Brian.
minute.
I've heard other animatronics talking about like
Wait.
other Brians.
No, that can't be.
Hmm.
Well, yes, to answer your question, there's multiple Brians. Sometimes when the dimension in my old place would go haywire, it would change my personality. Actually, Molten was the one that started fidgeting around with the portal. But I just remembered something.
What did you remember?
Every time I went into the portal and it changed my personality, I would never remember. I would never remember how I was before. It was always
So
a blur.
It could be evil Brian.
That's the thing I don't know. It could be evil Brian. It could be.
How many Brians have you turned into?
But then
There's
again,
been, like,
it could be another
multiple
Brian from another dimension that I don't even know about. The only other one that I know is Daycare Brian, but I haven't heard from them, and I doubt they would give some information to some kid that's like me.
Including a toddler. That would not be a good
But-
idea.
The most
Toddlers say
logical
everything.
point would be evil Brian. If I'm not mistaken, I think Molten liked evil Brian.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I apparently heard he stood up for like Molten and Springtrap.
He did. Or at least I did. We'll just say he did. But I don't know if he would risk it because I have the same body and brain and everything, so maybe a memory would trigger later on. Maybe that would not be good, so maybe not. But
Right,
we also don't know that.
The real question here is this. How many times did you put in the evil Brian back at your old pizzeria?
I don't remember.
He apparently
it's been a
turned
long
into him
time.
recently.
Yeah.
So, if, say, it happened once and he didn't think, and you didn't remember, and he saw that, would you try it again? Or if it happened again?
There's only one way to find out.
It seems like the memories go one way, because apparently he knows things that you know, but you don't know things that he knows.
My head hurts.
Well, like I said, there's only one way to find this out.
Only one
no.
of them retains memories for everything.
I need to become evil Brian again. That's the only way we can figure out if he has the information.
But would he give it up is the real question.
With
Probably not, to be honest.
torture. But it's still Brian.
It's still Brian! Jeez!
That's the thing. We have to be extra
Yeah.
careful.
I mean, maybe we could get a
I'll think of a
Molten
plan,
costume.
but
We could get a Molten costume and just trick him.
If we make him mad enough, he could probably spread out
you're
things.
right. We could. Oh,
Oh,
that's
please.
smart. We could. Yes, we could. We
Please
could
don't
get
make
one-
me the scapegoat.
We can dress one of the animatronics up and see if they have the information. That's genius. Yes.
It
Once
seems
I
like
think
Freddie
of it,
would probably be the head on this situation,
Nothing
I
he
don't
needs to
think
know
as
about.
he is another Freddie.
He also probably wouldn't like it at all.
That's
Maybe
well,
not.
That's where he doesn't need to know any of this. I'll just keep it between you two for now. But I'm gonna think of this further and come up with a plan. Oh, I'll talk to you guys later.
Talk to you later, Brian. Anyway, going back to that cheese.